Hello, everyone, and welcome to Pepsi Hankfest. I'm J.D. Cannon, and we're so glad you're here today, and I'm even more glad that I'm sitting beside a beautiful young lady to start things off this afternoon. You're going to be our first entertainer here in just a matter of a few minutes. Clare Dunn, MCA recording artist.
Yes, hello.
Got to chat with you a little bit earlier this morning, and you look good
Yes.
for someone who was out working late last night. Where were you, and what were you doing?
We're on the Chris Young tour right now. We just finished up a tour with Miranda Lambert, and we jumped right on to Chris's tour. And we came from Huntington, West Virginia last night, I think. So it's been an awesome whirlwind.
It's such a breeze being a new artist, isn't it? You get so much downtime.
Yes, so much downtime. I don't know what to do with myself. Kidding, but I'm very grateful for it. I've waited a long time and just worked really hard to get this busy. So it's really nice to be able to be this busy.
The first thing I think of when I think of Clare Dunn is country girl. You are a real country girl from a small town in southeast Colorado. Why don't you just explain to everybody how isolated it was where you grew up?
It was very isolated. I grew up about 30 miles north of Oklahoma, 15 miles west of Kansas in a small town called Two Buttes, Colorado. And there's like 30 people in Two Buttes. And we farm outside of town a few miles. And I have an older sister, and she and I just grew up, working the farm like boys and driving tractors and combines and 18-wheelers and working cattle. And so, for me to get to be doing this and sitting here talking to you and getting to play, it's a 1 in a million shot, and it's just a dream come true.
How did that happen? How did you go from the farm life to being quite an accomplished guitar player? You're becoming a very talented songwriter, and you're out with Chris Young and Miranda Lambert. How did all that happen, Clare?
Hard work. I would say I moved to Nashville 7 years ago. I'd always been singing. I'd wanted to be in music since I was really little, and I wanted to learn how to create it. But my real shot came 7 years ago with college. So I moved to Nashville, and that's where I started playing guitar. And all through college, I just kind of locked myself up in a room and listened to a lot of records and, just had no social life, which was fine with me, because I was on a mission. And so I've just been in Nashville writing songs for 7 years too, and just working. It was one rung up the ladder at a time, and just the slow but long way around, and it's great with me.
Now, one of the songs we're going to see you perform today, of course, is your current single, Move On.
Yes.
What's the story behind that song?
Well, Move On is a song I wrote about a guy that I was friends with, and he, we were just kind of in this weird friend zone kind of thing, and not that there's anything wrong with the girl making the first move, but I, believe it or not, am just too shy when it comes to all that. I'm too shy to do it. So I was just in my frustration wanting to write a song as a hint or a wink to him, and that's what it's about. So if you've ever been too shy yourself to make the first move, then maybe this song can help you out.
We'll look forward to Clare's performance shortly. Cassidy Pope is here, Dan and Shay are here, David Nail, Kip Moore, Darius Rucker, of course, and we're so glad that the MCA recording artist Clare Dunn is with us too. Thanks for taking time to chat with us.
Oh, so glad to be here. Thanks for having me.
We'll see you again soon. The show begins in minutes.